and turn that off. What's good, everybody? Who's going to join in after this? Get y'all know. I mean, my time is 11:30. Ain't nobody up right now. Yeah, ain't nobody up right now. So a lot of people just hopefully gonna catch this on the aftermath. Which, if y'all haven't been doing, y'all really should. I mean, what else are you doing besides having a job, paying bills, spending time with your family, going to school? Y'all ain't doing much. Not yeah. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know where I'm going with that sentence. So I'm just gonna stop it there. Anyway, first game of two games. We're gonna be right now. It's gonna be the Atlanta Sneakerheads versus the Chicago SharpShooters. Whereas these two teams are one of the few teams that are not from a movie. This is just because I ran out of movies to use. But personally, these two, design wise and concept wise, are one of my favorite teams. Two of my favorite teams. Well, at least when I made them. Oh, anyway, let's see the players to look out for this game. Walls, who is averaging 20 points a game. Trice, who's averaging 9 rebounds. For the Sneakerheads, and for the SharpShooters, you have Reeves, who's averaging 16 points a game, and Balbay, who's averaging 16 rebounds a game. Yeah, there's not a lot of assists in this league. There we go. Anyway, first game of the day. First game of the day. We're gonna throw it to the pregame show. Let them talk their stuff and mute my phone in that order. Yo, if you saw how laid back I was, how laid back I am right now for this commentary, y'all will really see how lazy I am. I mean, it's hilarious how laid back I am. I don't even have a main setup. I'm literally laying in my bed looking at a TV and a laptop. As we go to the lineups, power forward for Sneakerheads, we have Howard Robbie. Small forward, DeAndre Bembry. Veteran in this league, shooting guard Gary Neal. Team leader in points with 16 and 20. I think it's 20. Matthew Walls. And big man in the middle, Darren Trice. Which reminds me, I gotta pull both these documents up. A 3-point specialist, so fits perfectly well on a team named the SharpShooters, Anthony Morrow. The team leader in scoring with 16 points a game, Donald Reeves, looks to have a good game today. Herb Jack, a solid power forward who will have his work cut out for him trying to hold down Walls. Art Body leading the team and top 5 in the league with 16 rebounds a game, who will also have his work cut out for him guarding Trice. Mark Goodwin, your team leader, team captain, he keeps the team together as a whole. And in case y'all weren't paying attention the first time, there's y'all starting lineup again. And before this game starts, can we get an up or down on these jerseys? What y'all think? If y'all, what y'all think? Comment down below for people who are not seeing it real time. If anyone's here right now, which I don't know because I'm not even looking at that screen, give it up or down, and don't forget to like and subscribe, all that good stuff, as we are underway with the Sneakerheads getting control, opening tip. And they immediately go to Trice. And let's see, pick and roll with Walls and Trice. Let's see how this goes. Pulls up, doesn't get to go. Trice with the opening rebound and already giving the Sneakerheads a second chance. You're going to see that Walls, another mid-range. That time Walls hits it. And Walls, who is the exact average of 20 points a game, gets the team on the board first with the first points of the game. Mark Goodwin controlling the offense like only he can. Pick and roll, get it up. Reeves for 3. That's off. Balby with an offensive rebound. And in fact, I was wrong. Balby leads the league in rebounds with 16.3 rebounds a game. See, Goodwin this time attacks. Balby gets another offensive rebound. Reeves mid-range gets it to go. So Balby already trying to man down the paint, giving his team two more extra possessions. And that finally leads to points. Remy drives past, puts it up. Can't get it to go. Balby with his 3rd rebound already. Reeves, thought about driving in, but didn't like what he saw. Kicks out to Goodwin. Let's see what Goodwin drives by. Draws the foul on Trice. As Marcus Goodwin will go to the line. Mark Goodwin. Mark. We'll call him Mark. Mark Goodwin will go to the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws. Actually, Mark Goodwin on the season averaging 11 points, 5 assists, but can't get the first free throw to go. As you see, 11 points. He's not like a lot of the other ball-dominant point guards. Like yesterday, we saw Preston Gallagher drop 28 points in a loss against the Rockford Peaches. He's more of a try and get his offense when the flow of the game as he knocks down his second free throw to get on the board. Whether he get the assist, or to get the regular assist, or he gets the hockey assist, the team goes as he goes. As he Walls puts up a 3, it's off Balby with his 4th rebound already. And gives Anthony Morrow back to Marcus Goodwin to set up a play. Him and Jack's pick and roll. Goodwin stopped and pops, can't get it to go. Jack had it and lost it, and Bombrey gets the board. Over to Robbie, who throws it down the Walls, who puts up a shot, can't go. Herb Jack, that time he gets the rebound. And Goodwin gives over to Balby. Let's see what he can do with this. Looks like they run a little wrap. Good defense by, I believe that is Gary Neal with a good defense. Goodwin has a force up one, can't get it to go, and Trice with the board. See, and Anthony Morrow fouls. I did not see who that was. It will show up in 1 second. Howard Robbie, the point guard for the Sneakerheads, will go to the free throw line after getting fouled pretty hard by Anthony Morrow. Hey, real quick, can I give a shout out to whoever made that bloody Superman logo? I don't know who made it. It was just in a community creations. And I was like, goes perfectly with what I'm thinking about this, what I'm thinking to make this team about. AC Robbie only averaging 2 points a game and 4.5 assists. By far not the best starting point guard in the league, but he's serviceable for what this team uses him for. Got me stuttering all over the place. As he knocks down the second free throw, tie the game at 3-all. And just like I said before, Marcus Goodwin slowing down the pace, playing his game. Looks like they're trying to run a play for Reeves. Let's see if he gets open. Good, close up by Gary Neal. Then Jack puts up a 3. It's off, and Trice gets the board. Gets up to Robbie, who gives it to Walls, who puts up a mid-range jump shot. Can't get the go. Reeves gets the rebound and tries to push the break, and stopped by Gary Neal again. Oh, this time he drives by, gets it to Jack, who gets the board. Herb Jack finally on the board with his first basket. As the Sharpshooters take the lead back up by 2. With 6 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Bobby trying to get by Jack. Oh! Ooh! Gets rejected. I believe that was Balby with the block. As the Atlanta Sneakerheads get a turnover. Okay, that's last season. Again, that last season does not count for those. because this is the inaugural season. Speaking of inaugural season, whoever, if you happen to see, since this is May 1st, if you happen to see this before 5 o'clock, I believe that is when the tip-off for the inaugural 2K League starts tonight. Do I know who's playing? No. Will it be fun? Maybe, as Anthony Morrow can't get to go, but Balby gets the offensive rebound. Proving why he is the league leader in rebounds. He has 5 rebounds already, 3 of them offensive. As Goodwin drives in and draws another foul, looks like he will go back to the free throw line. Mark Goodwin, the lefty. That's it. I don't know where I was going with the lefty, so I'm gonna keep it there. And by the wording lettering on the bottom shorts, that is not number 55. That's just 2 S's. Now I think about, I don't know what I was thinking when I put those down there, but I'm gonna keep them there. As Goodwin knocks down the first free throw. Second free throw up. And good. Mark Goodwin, who is now 3 of 4 today at the free throw line, pushes the lead to 4. Not a very high scoring game. I think this is just more of a feeling out process for both of these teams, as Gary Neal stops and pops at the mid range, and Gary Neal gets on the board with his first basket of the day. One thing you have to admire is Mark Goodwin's patience as he drives it and throws it down. That pick and roll finally getting him open. I apologize for my lack of enthusiasm, as I believe I have a father sleeping in the other room that works night shifts and he needs to sleep. As Goodwin with the steal, and see what he tries to do. As we have people coming off the bench, it's like at the 4-minute mark, we're about to get some subs. Going over the reads, he puts it up, can't get it to go. Trice with another board. And I don't know what Trice is doing. He is not the same. Robbie for 3. Roby, my bad, Roby. Roby gets a 3. He has 4 points, and that is his first basket of the game. And Trice fouls Balby on a play. And that is Trice's second foul of the day. But which the coach will now probably look to substitute him out. Free throw for Balby, and gets it to go. And yep, a bunch of almost mass substitution for the Sneakerheads, including one Chris Humphries. Chris Humphries has checked into the game. As Balby gets his second go, goes 2 for 2 from the line, and is on the board with 2 points and 5 rebounds. Robbie gives it to Humphries. We also have Damian, I believe it's Damian Marion. Well, I was gonna call him Marion. I'm not good with first names. It's Marion over to Ryan Kelly. I know him. He's a Duke guy. Can't get it to go, and Jay gets the offensive rebound. Defensive rebound. Blatantly tries it, and Humphries comes off help side with a big block. And Ryan Kelly tries to go coast to coast, and he does. Ryan Kelly with the score off of a huge Chris Humphries block. As the Sneakerheads close the deficit to 1 point. Let's see, we're gonna run this blatantly. Oh, this time blatantly pulls up for three. Can go Balby with the board and another block. I believe that one was Ryan Kelly. Passing over to Robbie, who guess he didn't want that three. Ping roll with Kelly. Nothing to go. Blatantly doing a good job on defense. Right, forced to put one up. Doesn't get to go, and Jay gets another board. Up to Blatantly. Tries to drive by. Draws the foul this time. Using their aggressiveness against them. Using aggressiveness against the Sneakerheads for drawing fouls. I can see here for rebound and distribution, 10% of the rebound going to the guards. So they're not too afraid to get down and bang with them, but you would like them to get down there a little bit more. Then again, when height difference, there's not much you can do. As Blatantly knocks down the first free throw. Second free throw up. Doesn't get to go, and Marion gets the rebound. And see, the Sharpshooters, despite the name, they are getting to the free throw line more than shooting threes, as Patterson can't get to go, and Balby already 7 rebounds in the first quarter alone. And Blakely can't get to go, and Marion gets another rebound. Patterson, see what Patterson tries to do here. Little post spin, gets to go. Balby 8 rebounds. He's trying to get 10 before the quarter even ends. I see Jay tries to post up Humphries, can't get to go. Humphries with the board. And Robbie slows the tempo down. Kelly over to Humphries to see what Humphries does in the post. Looking for something. I don't know what he's looking for. Oh, the Ryan Kelly for 3. Can it go? Balby 9 rebounds for Balby. As Archie Goodwin drives in the lane, can't get it to go. Ryan Kelly grabs a defensive rebound. Over to Robbie. With now a little less than a minute left to go in the first quarter. Down to Marion. Let's see what Marion does in the post. Triple threat. His foot is in the paint. I don't know why referee didn't call 3 seconds. Passing for 3. Can it go in? Marion fights for it. Gets the offensive rebound and 1. Darius Marion fighting off Balby. Gets the offensive rebound, puts it back in, and gets the bucket. But look at my man's socks and shoes. This man is an old school guy if you've ever seen one. And converts the and 1, 3 points and 3 rebounds for Marion. And was that about? I believe Balby is still in the game. I guess the coach is gonna let him finish out the first quarter and probably sit him the rest of the second quarter. Archie Goodwin puts up a shot, doesn't go. Balby can't get the tip in. But that is 10 rebounds in the first quarter for Art Balby. And 5 seconds later, they hold it for the last shot. Humphries, 1 second, puts it up. doesn't get to go. And of course, Balby gets a rebound again, just for ish and giggles. As we end the first quarter, your score, the Sneakerheads, up 13-12. And for those of y'all who didn't know, this game is brought to you by water. Water. Water for when you have to commentate over a game for an hour and your throat gets dry. I prefer mine with flavored packets in them. As Isaiah Cannon has checked into the game, along with Balby, who I believe has switched over to the 2 spot. I see Isaiah Cannon had a good game last time against the Cleveland King. Yep, King, one King. As I believe that was Balby who gets the lead back for the Sharpshooters. With an assist from Isaiah Cannon. I'm probably meant to say Blakely. As Chris Humphries gets the offensive rebound. And I didn't see who shot that, but Balby, for some reason, is still in the game. That must be a real trooper out there, as he now has 11 rebounds. And Art Balby, proving he can do a little bit of everything, steps out and knocks down a 3, pushes the lead to 4. And look, Jefferson on Balby. Let's see if Jefferson, nope, passes it out over to Ryan Kelly for 3. Ryan Kelly answers back with a 3 of his own. This is Archie over Archie Blakely in the corner. A little pick and roll from the corner. Let's see how this works. Blakely puts up a mid-range, doesn't get to go. Jefferson gets the board. Robbie out to Kelly. Kelly feeling himself. Doesn't get the rebound. Humphries with another offensive rebound. Gets out to Kelly. Can't get that one to go. Archie Goodwin with the board. And Blakely tries to push the break with nowhere to go. Out to Archie Goodwin to reset. And a steal by Patterson. And Patterson all by himself throws it down with authority. As you see the replay by Under Armour, look at him go up and hang on the rim for a little added measure. As now Balby is bringing the ball up the court. Now he's really showing he can do a little bit of everything. As he also sets the pick for Isaiah Cannon. Cannon drives by, passes up to Balby, who Balby is doing it all. 7 points, 11 rebounds, and a block. Which I'm surprised to actually have his stats correct on here too. But fouls Ryan Kelly. That is his second foul on Balby, and one for Ryan Kelly, who will go to the free throw line for the and one. See, Ryan Kelly drives by, gets fouled up. Yep, he hit his hand. Ball goes in, and one for Ryan Kelly. And it looks like we have a mass sub for the Sharpshooters, which hopefully means Balby finally gets his rest after playing almost. Nope, looks like Balby is still in the game. As Ryan Kelly rattles the free throw home. 8 points for Ryan Kelly. And here we go again. Mark Goodwin slowing down the pace for his own liking. Herb Jack gives him a good screen. Instead of driving, he pulls up, but Mark Goodwin still gets the jump shot to go in. Both teams shooting around 30%. Not the greatest shooting. As Wells, was that 3? Yes, it was. Wells knocks down the 3. The team leader, who averages 20 points a game, now has 5. And Reed's doing his best Goodwin impression as he slows the pace down. Oh no. Okay, that's Jay. Looks like Balby did finally get his rest. I mean to change how they look so I can tell them apart. As Jay can't get it to go, but Herb Jack gets the board. As they go back out and set up. Donovan Reeves, let's see what he can do here. Looks like he had Anthony Marlon cut, didn't see him. Run a pick and roll. Oh, and that's a block, but Herb Jack gets the board, can't get it to go, and Jefferson gets the finally instant possession by getting a rebound. Bembry. As you show, Matthew Walls, who got the block, had 17 points last game. And Jefferson gets the board. I think he tried to put it up and got blocked. And let's see what's trying to do. A little handoff with Reeves and Jay. Back to Reeves. A little wrap with Reeves and Goodwin. Good pass by Goodwin down to Herb Jack. And if my stats are correct, that is Goodwin's first assist of the game and Herb Jack's second field goal of the game. Gary Neal, wide open 3-point. Sneakerheads are on a 14-6 run. Thank you for letting me know that game. I was not aware of that. As they now lead by 4 with 5 minutes left to go in the second quarter. Goodwin had it, but gives up. Herb Jack, that pick and roll looks to be working with Herb Jack and Mark Goodwin. Let's see if Walls can answer Walls. Good pass to Jefferson. That was a great pass by Walls, showing he's not completely showing just as he leads the team in assists, doesn't rebound. Just as he leads the team in points doesn't mean he can't pass the ball. As Daryl J gets the little floater to go, and he is on the board. And Gary Neal, one of the older gentlemen in this league, another great pass. That time from Humphreys to Jefferson. My bad, thank you. Ryan Kelly to Jefferson. I'm not racist, I just can't tell numbers from up here. As Reeves, let's see what Reeves can do. Reeves drops by, puts the floater up, gets the friendly roll. That is, as soon as I finish updating this, Reeves' second basket of the game. As Ryan Kelly, feeling himself, hits another 3. That is 11 points off the bench for Ryan Kelly, as he pushes the lead back to 6 for the Sneakerheads. A pick and roll with the 2 big men. Jay, being unselfish, gives the assist to Herb Jack. And that is 8 points for Herb Jack. Number 8 over the Walls, who's guarded by Mark Goodwin. Good pass to Kelly. And Ryan Kelly does indeed, in fact, have 13 points. As a little handoff, let's see, Herb Jack. Fast screen, gives up the Reeves, wide open 3. Knocks it down. That's a big shot for the SharpShooters. And a timeout by the Sneakerheads. As ignore me, I'm trying to figure out who got that assist to Ryan Kelly. Either that was Walls. So a big player for this first half is indeed Ryan Kelly, who is 5 of 11 from the field. I believe that's a 2 of 4 from beyond the arc with 13 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 dime. And I do not enjoy this view right here. Like, seriously, I asked this question last night. Was it either last night or I know I asked it yesterday. How do they get those blimps in the building? Those things gotta be big. If it just be flying around like that, unless it's one of those little miniature blimps, then you gotta make it big enough for people to have to wow, Walls off rib, fade away 3 by Walls. 8 points for Walls. I believe he's 2 of 3 from behind arc. As they run and play for Reeves. Kind of went a little bit farther out than he wanted to. Didn't feel like putting up that deep jump shot. Pick and roll. Goodwin, the lefty, draws the foul on Trice, who that is his 3rd foul. Goodwin doing a good job driving and drawing the foul on Trice, and that is his 3rd, again, as I said before, his 3rd foul. Coach may look to sit him down so he doesn't get his 4th foul in the last 2 minutes of this half. Two shots. As Goodwin first free throw is up and good. Martin Goodwin, who was already, including that one, I believe, 4 of 5 on the day, as it is his 5th and 6th free throws today. As he knocks them both down, 9 points for Mark Goodwin. As Goodwin is in charge of guarding Walls. Kind of surprising. I don't know if that was the game plan to start off. But looks like it's a game plan as Walls gets an open 3. If that was a game plan, they made a new game plan, as that is Walls, I believe, 3rd 3-pointer in a row. As he now has 11 points. As the Sneakerheads are becoming sharpshooters themselves, as Goodwin gets in the lane, can't get to go, Trice with the rebound, and he tries to push the breaks. Good pass to Walls. Trice showing he's a little point guard in his blood. Runs the break, finds the open man, and Walls now has 13. Oh, looks like it may not be. Oh wait, all the way. Mark Goodwin with another slam. The Sneakerheads have no answer to the pick and roll with Goodwin. As Trice, drives right past Jack, gives it up the Walls. Another assist for Trice. As Walls, indeed, 15 points on 3 of 5 from behind the arc. And Archie Goodwin, who checked in, gets it rejected, but gets his own rebound. And sets it up back up for Mark Goodwin to pick and roll. Let's see if they... Good pass to Balby. Balby now has 9 points. Goodwin with his 3rd assist. Maybe. Hopefully. As 1 second differential between the shot and game clock, so the Sneakerheads will probably try to take the last shot. They run a backdoor screen, doesn't work for Neal. Oh, they run another screen. Neal puts up the 3, rattles home. Gary Neal. Are they gonna check it? Even if they do check it, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time. And yes, it is. They're not going to go because it was pretty clear as the Sneakerheads go into the half with a score of... I can't see the score. Oh, anyway. And I guess it won't show us the score. And you know what this means? Back to the music. Don't mind me, I'm just making sure my stats are all correct. And now that all that is nice and updated, we look at Matthew Walls, who is the highest scorer for the half, 15 points, 4 assists. 15 points, 4 assists. As we start off, the Sharpshooters get the ball to begin the second half, down by 9. Let's see what they can do. Goodwin tries to be a little more aggressive and gets rejected in the paint. Gary Neal with the board. As you see, we got the starters out for Robbie. Can't Trice gets the board and gets his first basket of the game. Two points for Trice as he pushed the lead to double digits, now at 11. Ball moves over to Goodwin, who puts up a 3. And looks like Goodwin is coming out to be. Looks like the coach told Goodwin to take the chains off, and he's come out aggressive. Over to Neal. Let's see what Neal does here. Neal to bound to Walls. Who I believe Walls is guarded by Anthony Morrow now. Oh no, they were switched off now. The shot clock 3 doesn't go. Bombay with his 12th rebound of the game. Over to Goodwin, who tries to get into the lane. Blocked again by Trice. Gary Neal on the break. Gets fouled. As Gary Neal will go to the free throw line. The foul going on, I believe that was Donovan Reeves. Two shots. And see Gary Neal this season averaging 13 points on 48% shooting from the field as he gets his first free throw to go. I believe these are his first free throw attempts this game, if I do remember correctly. They're going to focus on the rim. And doesn't get the second one to go. Morrow grabbed it, lost it, gives it back to Balby. Over to Reeves, over to Goodwin, who puts up a three. Goodwin. 17 points for Goodwin. Already 2 back-to-back threes coming hot right in the second out of the second half. Brought over to Roby, who didn't want the three. Down to Trice. Couldn't get it to go. Balby gets his, I believe, 13th rebound of the game. Over the Jack. He puts up a three. And he gets it down. Looks like the sharpshooters are sharp shooting all over out hot out the gates. They're I believe 3 of 3 coming out. 3 of 3 from bottom are coming right out the break. And you see the Chicago crowd is getting behind them as Walls silenced the crowd with a 3 of his own. 18 points for Walls. It's like we already have movement coming from each team's bench. Heard the good pump fake that thought about it. Gives good pass to Balby. Balby now has a double-double with 11 and 13. And Goodwin has 17 and 4 assists in his own right. Good back screen, but Roby's not the shooter that Goodwin is. He does get up the walls and gets the assist. Matthew Walls in 17 minutes does have indeed 20 points. The first to break the 20 points threshold in this game. You know, Reeves didn't want jump shot. They run a pick and roll. Reeves bullies his way into the paint. Donovan Reeves and Gary Neal going back and forth, each with 9 points. And 1 for Walls. Walls is doing whatever he wants to this sharpshooters defense. 22 for Walls. I see him drive by, strong finish over Balby, the hoop and the harm, as we do have substitutions by both teams. Who came in? I don't know. Just know we have substitutions. As Matthew Walls tries to push his lead to 8. But he can't hit the free throw. And Jay gets the board. Over to Isaiah Cannon, who tries to join the sharpshooters party, can't get it to go. Rebound by the former Kardashian. Jeffrey to Balby. He slipped the pick. Kelly, who had a hot first half, can't get the 3 to go. And Donovan Reeves gets the friendly bounce. 11 points for the team leader, Donovan Reeves. See, Humphries he didn't want what he saw. Gives it to Bembry. Ryan Kelly to Walls. Good closeout, but they didn't close out on Kelly, who can't get the bounce, and Cannon gets his first rebound of the game. Again, Ryan Kelly, who started off hot, has cooled off since his 13-point first quarter. And Isaiah Cannon gets the floater to go for his first field goal of the game. And the Chicago crowd getting back hype. Kelly to Jefferson does get to go. Balby with the rebound. And pushes the break over to Cannon, who throws it away. He looked like he wanted the layup. Last second, he realized he didn't want the layup, passed it out. And look at Marcus Wall's chart. He is shooting 60% from the field, 4 of 6 behind the arc. And the Sharpshooters are throwing different looks his way, having the 3-and-D specialist Morrow guard him, having Goodwin guard him. They just can't do anything to stop him at this point. As they do, they run a play for Walls. He runs off the screens and hits the 3. The assist from Bembry. As Walls now has 25 points in this game. As Reeves tries to answer back, can't get out, and Bembry gets the board. Kelly mid-range, can't get it to go. Jay with the defensive rebound. It was like he's gonna push the break and see what he wants to do with it. Over to Blakeney. Balby pump fake. Reeves open 3. Rattles in and out. Reeves not having any best of luck behind the 3-point line, 1 of 4. Ryan Kelly. Speaking of behind the arc, Ryan Kelly hits another 3. 16 points for Ryan Kelly. You see Cannon snatches back. Purdy passed on to Bowie, but a little too far under. And Bembry with the steal. Over to Walls, who pulls to the mid-range. Matthew Walls cannot be stopped. As the Sharpshooters need a timeout, as the lead has been pushed to 11. With 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Yo, speaking of designs, the hockey mask I got on the floor, I like the hockey mask. Especially with the cross on the forehead. Is a knife, I'm guessing. Kind of ironic since I believe 21 Savage is from Atlanta. And that I'm using that logo for Chicago. You know, details. I'm just here to waste time for the next 20 seconds. Which I will do by re-promoting our sponsor, water. Water. For when you already know the slogan. Hey, if anyone knows of any water company who wants to sponsor a young man, let a brother know. I don't care which water company it is. As both teams make substitutions to try and play chess with others, Jay drives by and gets fouled hard by Chris Humphries. Darrell J will go to the free throw lines. Foul hard. Looks like Jay tried to throw it down hard, but Humphries was not having none of that. CJ to the free throw line. Free throw up, free throw down. Darrell J having a pretty decent game off the bench. Currently 3 points and 5 rebounds. While you may want your backup center to have more rebounds, when your starting center has 15 in 3 quarters, as Jay hits the second free throw. When your starting center has 15 and 4 rebounds, there's not a lot to go around. As Walls gets an open, how did they let Walls get that big of a gap? Matthew Walsh showing why he's to be feared scorer as Archie Goodwin with authority. Look at this again. Archie Goodwin, one dribble, throws up, and Humphreys got put on a poster. In fact, you know, I'm not gonna. I thought about pausing it to get that snapshot, but I'll start doing that. I'll start doing that at the beginning of next game. I wasn't prepared to be taking snapshots. As Archie Goodwin completes the and one, 3 points for Archie Goodwin. Wells, good closeout this time by Blakely. Like they're trying to get Walls open, but Bembry gets the floater in the lane, doesn't get to go. Balby with another rebound. Over to Jay down to Jay turns it over to Patterson. Patterson looks to outrun him, pulls up at the free throw line. 2 more points for Patterson. I see he was fighting with that can that pop maybe should have been a call, but he stops and pops. Let's Cannon run by and gets the free throw. As it looks like we're letting Jay bring the ball up the court. You gotta love the Sharpshooters showing different looks, and Archie Goodwin slashes into the lane and gets the bucket. Walls. I guess Walls didn't trust his range from that far out. As now they run a pick and roll with Walls. Bembry mid-range, good to go. And if my stuff is correct, that is Bembry's first field goal of the game. You know, with less than a minute left, there's more. As looks like Blakely with the assist to Balby. That is 13 points, 16 rebounds for Balby. The pick and roll, see if they could get a 2 for 1. Walls for 3. That's off. Balby with another board. As let's see how they manage clock here. Archie Goodwin draws the foul on Patterson. Archie Goodwin also came off the bench aggressive in the second half. And yeah, as you see, that was indeed a foul. Even Chris Humphreys was right there saying it was a foul. Two shots. Free throw up, free throw down for Archie Goodwin, who has now 7 points in this third quarter. Second free throw up, second free throw good. 8 points for Archie Goodwin. As I can guess that, you know, Robbie hustled across the half-court line. They will hold for the last shot. With what looks like Wells on the bench, it'll be interesting to see how they go. Oh, they go to Trice. You can't. A YouTube I know always use it as last or best, and they took the best shot there. As these Sneakerheads are looking to run away with this game, as they lead 75-67. And it looks like we're about to throw it down to... That's good. That's good. That's some good coaching from a former coach of the year, Mike Budenholzer. Yeah, he was coach of the year, right? When Atlanta was good Atlanta. As I believe Gary Neal misses the board and Jack, who checked back in the game, gets a rebound. And you see, if they have the North Star lineup, except Walls is sitting. He'll most likely come back in later in this quarter. They try to pass it down, and the turnover will be appointed to Goodwin, but it looks more like it should be appointed to Jack because he had his hands on it and just let it slip out. See what else we got here. Pick and roll does not work. Ooh, hard foul by Mark Goodwin. And I don't know what he's complaining for. That looked like a hard foul. And let's go to replay and see what it really was. Yeah, Goodwin. There's no complaining about that. That's a clear foul. As Gary Neal goes back to the free throw line. Two shots. After Mark saw the replay on the big board, he is upset with himself for even arguing that call. As Gary Neal can't hit the first free throw. Actually, these sharpshooters are not shooting the best free throw percentages today. Whereas the sharpshooters, the real reason why they are still in this game is because they're shooting 100% from the foul line. See if Gary Neal can get the second one to go. Yes, he can. 10 points for Gary Neal. As Mark Goodwin, and you see playing a little bit out of them, and Anthony Morrow steps out of bounds. I don't know what he was thinking there. Looking at these stats, Anthony Morrow has not attributed a lot to this game. He still has donuts across the board of his stat line. Gary Neal for 3. Was that 3? No, it looks like it was just a 2. But so Gary Neal with 12 points on the day, 4 of 5 from 3. Very efficient. Just he would have more of those. Goodwin attacks and scores. Mark Goodwin. That is 19 for the point guard from the sharpshooters. And Robbie, now Jack may have a point here for this one. Let's see here. As you see, that was clean, ref. Actually, Robbie went in looking for the poster, and Jack met him at the rim. From what it looked here to be a clean block, the refs thought otherwise and send Howard Roby to the free throw line. First free throw up, and good for Roby. 5 points for Howard Roby. Let's get a close up of the coach. Very, very detailed. I'll give him that one. His forehead is that big. As Roby second free throw up, it's off, and Jay gets the board. And looks like a little bit cluster up, and Mark Goodwin, the true point guard, resets everything. Anthony Morrow didn't have it. Goodwin, look at all these headbands for the sharpshooters right now. Goodwin has a force one up, doesn't go. Tries with the board, and Herb Jack with the foul. Looks like Patterson sit down. In comes Bembry. You see what they do here? Gives it to Marion. Man, skips it to Neal. Pick and roll with Neal and Trice. Let's see if this works. Good defense by. These headbands are gonna throw me off. I believe that is Goodwin, who with good defense, and Jack gets the board. Archie Goodwin. Over to Morrow to Goodwin. Not known for his three-point shooting, more known for his slashing ability. As Goodwin, good crossover, doesn't get the mid-range jump shot, and Trice looks to push the break. Over to Bembry. Back. Good bounce pass. Trice doesn't know what to do with it though. He goes up strong with it and gets the board, but I believe that ruined Bembry's assist. As these sneakerheads have forced the sharpshooters to call timeout, as they have pushed the league to 12. See how I work my way around that mess up? I wish I could do that more often, but you know, with this break in action, let's take a look at these cheerleaders. Where if they had this same arm, they may have got drafted by the Buffalo Bills in the first round of the NFL draft. That, for people who didn't know NFL, who didn't watch the NFL draft, you wouldn't know that shot I just took at Josh Allen. Ooh, look at this one down here. Could have been a quarterback for the Cowboys. That's where I'm taking shots at everybody now. If you've been here long enough, you know I'm an Eagles fan. Don't make me start singing. Because if you don't follow me on any type of social media, you know I will. As we do have some substitutions coming out of break. Marion has been sat down and in come. Wow, a turnover already by Goodwin. To Trice and Trice to Bembry. Bembry with his second field goal of the game on a good pass from Trice. Jack wins from that. Gives it to Jay. Jay can't get it to go, and Jefferson with the board. And a behind the back pass just to say that he can do it. And Gary Neal gets the basket to go. As Trice gets another assist. That is 4 assists for Trice to go along with 6 points and 8 rebounds. And Goodwin taking his time, making sure everything's good, and throws it away again. Goodwin, I don't know what is wrong with Goodwin right now. He is now forcing his passes. My throat. And we got a pick and roll in the corner. See, Gary Neal pops a 3. Can't get it to go. Jefferson with the offensive rebound and the putback. The Sneakerheads are trying to push the lead farther and farther away. As you got here, we have Jay, a pick and roll with the big man. Jay can't get the floor to go, and Trice, who is now the hot hand, has 9 rebounds. Oh, and a backdoor pass. Bomberies couldn't handle it. But he does get it back and get the jump shot. And Goodwin trying to regain his composure after 2 back-to-back turnovers. Drives in, pulls up. Can't go. Jay with the offensive rebound. Can't get the layup. Let's see what they do. We have a pick and roll. For this side, Bembry steps back. Doesn't want the 3. Good defense by Jack. But Bembry goes in strong over Jack and gets the and 1. Yeah, about to thank you. We don't need to beat anymore. As DeAndre Bemby gets the and1 and talks into Herb Jack's ear to let him know that, yeah, he just did that. And he can't get a free throw, but Humphries gets the offensive board. Bembry can't get the free throw, can't get the mid-range jump shot, and Balby gets the point. Gets the rebound. Out the Reese, over to Morrow, over to Jack. Good, let's see what Goodwin can do. Reese on top, over to Jack. Goodwin, he has to put the shot up, and he gets it to go. 21 for Goodwin, who has broken the 20-point threshold. With, yes, an assist by Herb Jack. See, we got here Bembry, who's doing a lot of the playmaking duties today. Pulls up a three. Doesn't get it to go. Goodwin with a good box out on Humphries. And tips it to Moore, who gives it back to Goodwin and draws the foul. And look at the bright side. That is Morrow's, if I'm correct, first official stat. Actually, Goodwin drives in, goes up with the right hand to draw the foul, and gets pushed to the floor. Okay, Balby makes sure his point guard is all good as he goes to the free throw line, as the Sharpshooters look to appear to be fighting for pride at this point, as they are down 20. First free throw up. First free throw down for Mark Goodwin. Who we were talking about, Donovan Reeves being the team leader in points. Goodwin is having a very good shooting day today for 22. Looking to make 23. Free throw up, free throw down, 23 for Goodwin. As Roby brings the ball up the floor, what you can guess to do is have them use as much clock as possible, so they don't end up on a bad end of a late game rally. Oh, and speaking of late game rally, a steal by Anthony Morrow, who he tries to go all the way. Floater is good. The first field goal comes at a good time as the Sharpshooters try to fight back. Now down by 16. As he tries running the point guard this time, and then he beats Balby off the dribble. 8 points, 10 rebounds for Trice. Hey, you heard him. Who wants a t-shirt? And with 50 seconds left, I will again let you know, for the last time, because I probably should not need water after this, that this game is brought to you by water. Water. For the time, water. Just like just like Matthew Wells' jump shot today, as even though he has not played at all in this fourth quarter, he still has 29 points. And after this time, they will probably show his highlight package. Maybe. Are we going to see his package? Yes, we are. I am good at this. Matthew Walls, your player of the game. And he just could not be stopped. No matter what defense they threw at him, he had an answer for it. Not only shooting, he also had 4 assists this game, doing a little bit of everything. As you see that pass to Ryan Kelly, who also had a good game in his own right. Ryan Kelly does have 16 points, 1 rebound, and 1 assist. And I believe he has a block too. Speaking of which, both of them are currently not on the floor. It looks like the coach is gonna let them sit. And as Goodwin throws it down again, 25 points for Mark Goodwin. Speaking of people who cannot be stopped, Mark Goodwin, every time he gets into the paint, he looks to finish strong. They run a pick and roll. Marl with the steal. Marl, let's see if he can outrun Humphries. Humphrey stays with him, but he does draw the foul. And as Anthony Marl will go to the free throw line. And you see the coach is not happy with that foul. That foul was not needed right there. As you see, he did almost get it to go, but as they say, I am commentating.
Okay. All day?
Maybe.
They get turn something in?
I can bring it up there later.
What is it?
It's down there.
If I pick your mom up.
At what time?
I think she got work at 5.
Alright.
I think as soon as they got practice. But I'll go with her if I'm not back.
Okay.
Do something with the dishes or something. You're gonna lay around commentate all day.
I'm gonna do something tomorrow.
What's tomorrow?
This is gonna be hot tomorrow. I plan on doing something. I don't know what though.
What's gonna be out tomorrow?
It's gonna be hot tomorrow.
It's hot today, but you need to do something around
Yeah, I know today, but nobody's out. Nobody's able to do anything today.
You need to do something around here. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, around here.
Dishes, pick up. You're home all day. You ain't doing nothing.
Hey, this is important.
I understand. All right.
Okay.
Have a good day. Well.
I'm about to say, if you about to leave, you can just leave that door open. Who shot that? Gary Neal with the basket.
Oh, your mama said put them check the antifreeze in that car.
Well, even if I have to, I got nothing put in it. That was for gas.
Okay. Well, she said check it.
Okay.
If it's dead, how much you got in? If it's dead low, let me know.
I have $3 in my account. I don't get paid till Friday.
If it's dead low, let me know.
Okay. Ooh, blocked by Balby as Goodwin on the break. And they repay the big man for the block as he goes to the free throw line. The lead down to 13. Free throw up. Free throw down for Trice, who has 14 points. And you see Trice not happy with himself for that foul. Second free throw up. Second free throw down. 15 and 18 for the big man from the Sharpshooters. I see they have now gone to the full court press, and Gary Neal breaks the press by, I believe, Donovan Reeves. As you see, they're switching a lot, and there is a mismatch, but they look to switch back, and they do. And he pokes away, but Bambi for 3. Can it go? Balby gets the rebound. With less than a minute left, this as Anthony Morrow gets the floater. With less than a minute left, they are down by 9. let's see what they decide to do. Oh look, looks like the teams have emptied their benches and they're throwing. The sharpshooters are probably going to throw in a towel at this point. As a foul by Herb Jack, his fourth, as Bembry goes to the free throw line. And with 33 seconds left, this game, is all but over. You see Herb Jack going for the block, gets body contact, which will send DeAndre Bembry to the line. Two. Free throw up, free throw down, and looks like the teams clear the benches. All except Art Bembry, who apparently wants to stay on and fight with the team. Or fill his stats up since he does have 19 rebounds. Oh, outlet pass to Bligley, but he blows the layup. As we have enough of a Maggette sighting, he puts up a 3 in Kennedy though, and Jay gets the rebound. And Bligley this time Bligley throws it down. As he makes sure that he gets that one to go. See, Maggette looks like he will dribble it out. Originally, it looked like he was going to try and put up another shot. But the game is over. Atlanta Sneakerheads beat the Chicago SharpShooters 97-88. Led by Matthew Walls with 29 points and Ryan Kelly with 16, both of who did not play in that fourth quarter. As you see, just a little bit left of highlights. Again, there's some good shots by Marcus, a big block from, I believe that was Humphreys, a big dunk from Patterson. Just good team effort all around. As we talk about Mark Goodwin, 28 points, 4 assists, 9 of 19, a few big dunks, 3 of 4 from behind the arc, 7 of 8 from the free throw line. You also have Art Balby, who had 15 points, 19 rebounds, showing why he leads the league in rebounds. He also had 4 assists and 2 blocks. 5 of 7. He even hit a 3, showing he can do it all. Donovan Reeves, the team leader in points, was only held to 11 in this game. On 5 of 19 shooting, all of his misses coming from behind the arc. And Herb Jack, who did what he was supposed to do. 10 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 5 of 7. Oops, not what I wanted to do. But the real story today, Matthew Walls, 29 points, 12 of 19. Only played 24 minutes because, again, he did not need to play in that fourth quarter, as he did enough to give them the lead and the team did the rest. Gary Neal and Ryan Kelly each had 16. Ryan Kelly came off the bench, 60 points on 6 of 15, 3 of 11 behind the arc. So the coach gave him the green light, and even if he didn't hit them all, he hit them enough, as he also did not play the fourth quarter. And I said Gary Neal, who went 6 of 9, 2 of 4, and did a good job of holding the other team's leading scorer to under 15 points. Oh, also Trice did his thing with 8 points, 10 rebounds, and 5 assists on 4 of 5 shooting. Well, now that I have this house to myself, I can be a little bit more animated with how I verbiage my things. Oh yeah, by the way, that was a team that was undefeated as the sneaker. As you see on the right side, the Sneakerheads now take sole possession of first place. As that one loss dropped the SharpShooters down to a tie for third. As we can see the next game, which is the Coyotes versus the Wildcats. And the Wildcats get the win here as they beat the Coyotes again. Wait, again? Was it again? Yes, it was. They beat them back to back. I do not know why they. I don't know why they had it like that. Then you see Spencer Hawes for the led the team for Wildcats, and Lester Carpenter. Both had 14 points. Both shot 50%. And Carpenter added more. And Carpenter added a lot with his free throws. Wait a minute. Hold on now. Okay, never mind. I was wondering how they had the same points with less shots, but they both had free throws. And they beat a good game from Randall Douglas. 20 points, 10 of 12 shooting, 8 rebounds, and a steal. And it looked like his only help came from Pierre Jackson and Carter Humphrey. Each hitting 6 field goals, Humphrey hitting 1 from behind the arc. Humphrey also having 5 turnovers. So the next game we're going to be seeing is the 1-3 Boston Cheetahs and the 3-1 Milwaukee Dragons. This will not be on this stream, so for y'all, those of you who were watching this afterwards and you look and see that this stream is about to end, that's because we are going to stream again probably in an hour. Yeah, in an hour my voice should be moist enough so I can talk for another hour. And then after that is what it is. Thank you for coming to this game. Maybe after I put this up, I will put a link to the next stream in the description. And if I don't, just go to my channel. It'll be there. Again, like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Y'all consider that slogan? I don't consider that slogan because everybody says all that stuff. That's generic. I still need a slogan. Goodbye, everybody.